So it's been said that there are more people that do jobs like astronauts than they do jobs like mine. I'm Ivan Wong and I work in one of the more secret jobs in the world. I work as a perfumer for Eurofragrance. There are approximately around 600 perfumers in the world only, and that number seems to be lesser than the number of astronauts now. As a perfumer, I create nice experiences for people when they use consumer products like soap, shampoo, shower gels, and fine fragrances, perfumes as we know it. Having this job is not just about having a good nose, it's mostly about training because all of us can smell pretty well. The training here is 2.5 years. I spend a year here, I spend another year in Spain. It's like learning a language. Every day I smell a certain amount of raw materials and we keep going until we smell close to more than 1,000 ingredients. So this profession mostly constitutes of smelling, but most of us do it every day and most of us can do it quite well. Through the training, we rewire our brains and we rewire our brains to create libraries, like we have files and folders in our head so that we know where to draw from. A good example, you and I, we know durian, we like it. An average person likes it or not. Maybe some is bitter, some taste like a bit more green. But when I eat durian, we think about, it tastes like chocolate, it smells like vanilla. There is some onions going on, garlic, caramel. So you can see that the brain has to rewire in this way. This profession that I do, as with most other professions, it's not a one-man show, it's not a one-person operation. Mostly I work with these professionals, they're called fragrance development managers. They guide me, they tell me what the market likes so that I have a better idea on how to create scents. And of course, we work closely with the marketing and sales team for better collaboration and good teamwork. Here at Eurofragrance, we design, manufacture and market highest quality fragrances for fine perfumery, home care and personal care. Eurofragrance has a fragrance production capacity of 10,000 tons. We've grown to nearly 400 employees with 3,500 tons of fragrance sold annually. It seems a little funny that as a perfumer, I don't really wear perfume to work, but that's because if I smell too much of perfume, it kind of hinders what I'm trying to create. Come, follow me. Let me show you how fragrances are made for nice smelling consumer products. Much of our work begins here. It starts on computers, no surprise. So much of our work is on formulas and we smell notes that we like and some notes that maybe are disturbing for us, and we smell them in the media that we would like to test them in. Most of the time, the fragrance development manager will advise us on how we can improve the fragrance. After testing, we put the fragrance into an application. Let us turn the fragrance we selected into a nice smelling consumer product like a bar soap. So, after an hour-long mixing process, we end up with a bar soap application that looks like that. Then we test again at one of our evaluation booths. We wash the soap on our skin to see how it feels and how it smells. Sometimes when I get overwhelmed by all the smells, I'll just smell my own skin to refresh my mind. If that doesn't work, I'll pop downstairs and surround myself with nature and natural scents for a while. I love the location of our office. It's surrounded by greenery and it's also near a park with flowers that I like to visit so I can stop and smell the flowers. Working at Eurofragrance has been very eye-opening. The company began in 1990 in Barcelona and has since grown into a global company manufacturing fragrances in 6 countries, including Singapore. I'm currently the only Singaporean perfumer here at Eurofragrance. I believe fragrance does improve lives. My biggest accomplishment here in Eurofragrance was that I got to participate in a project to create fragrances specifically for a group of people with a special condition called trimethylaminiuria. People with trimethylaminiuria, they can be born with this condition and their bodies cannot metabolize proteins typically. Thus, their sweat may smell different and a little bit more unpleasant. As such, we conducted a study and specially designed some fragrances for them to help change their lives and allow them to feel more confident. Great perfumers have been creating fragrances for longer than I have lived. It has been an arduous journey so far, but it's an exciting challenge and I am keen and I'm happy to continue embarking on it.